Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on here, my name is Loveline Okore, and kindly hit that subscription button if you have not done so. So today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step procedure of how I do a classic lash set. So this is a classic lash set tutorial, and I'm going to show you precisely what I'm doing, what I'll be doing all through to achieve a nice fluffy individually looking classic lash set. So I forgot to film the beginning of this set, and that's why I'm going to advise you to watch till the end of this video, as I'm going to start up with the second eye and you'll be able to see a more close-up look and a more detailed view of what I'll be doing to achieve a full classic lash set. So here, as you know, if you've taken a lash course before, you would know that a classic lash set is also referred to as a one-on-one, right? And that is what I'm doing right here. So I'm picking a single and individual eyelash extension. It's just a single strand of eyelash extensions. Then I go to isolate the natural lash, looking for a single natural lash and individual natural lash, and then I go on to place the extension on the natural lash. So that's what I'm doing all through till the end to achieve a full fluffy classic lash extensions. So I'm trying to adjust this back to position, like it needs to be well placed. This wasn't well placed, so I'm allowed to try to position it well while it is not dried yet. The adhesive is not well bonded with the natural lashes, so I can just tap it back to place. Yeah, you don't want to have extensions in different directions. So when you place your extension on the natural lash and you see that it's not well placed or it's facing a different direction, you can quickly tap it back to place with your tweezer or with your fingernail, right, so it doesn't look out of place. You want to avoid stickiness, you want to avoid your extensions sticking together. They always have to be individual, so use your tweezers to separate anyone you see sticking together. Always do that separation in between your lash sections. Always remember that you don't want your adhesive to show on the lash line, so you don't want to use too much adhesive. What I do is when I realize I'm taking too much, I wipe it off on the tape, as you can see here. So I wipe a little off on the tape before I place. And then my isolation, I do different types of isolation. So Sometimes I use my tweezer and just go in the middle and try to secure one natural lash. So I just do that. Other times I use my finger to support the tweezer, that if my tweezer is holding on to the extension, I'll just use my finger as my third tweezer and try to separate. And other times I use my two tweezers to look for a natural lash, then secure it before I go for my extensions. Whichever isolation process you want to use, just make sure it works for you, right?